welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force. I'm tired of doing this really fast voice, but I also can't resist doing it when I do the intro.
And I am going slow because you said it.
But that gave you an intro gag.
Yes, it did. In all seriousness, what I'm thinking about is how many sandwiches we have left, because that'll tell me how many sandwiches we have room for, because I don't know about you, but in my opinion, we really need a golden egg.
Don't talk to me about sandwiches right now. I spent, half my day at Arby's.
Yeah.
Which, for anyone referencing, is because I work there and not that I stalk the franchise.
I, however, stalk the franchise until tomorrow when I probably start working there.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
Anyhow, my plan for now is to advance time and attend class so we can be at the store in the evening. And also see a little bit of a gag like usual. Good morning, students. What's today's lesson, Professor Barter? It's Sarter, and today's lesson is Curry History.
Professor Carter?
What page in the textbook, Professor Garter? It's Sarter, and it's page 15. Is page 15 equal to 5 plus 7 plus 3, Professor Martyr? It's Sarter, and yes, your math is correct. I forgot my textbook, Professor Tartar. It's Sarter. Look off your neighbors. Can I go to the bathroom, Professor Farter? No, that's just mean.
I think that's the second time we've gotten that, which surprises me because my first time ever playing through this, I didn't see that gag ever.
See, I'm not sure. I don't remember if we got it here or if I got it in my personal playthrough while you happened to be there.
No, I know it was for this because I remember specifically oh shit, never mind. I don't remember what we did afterward, but I know we were, I know it was here. Because I don't really watch you play outside of this.
No, but you have been here while I've played this, and I do read it aloud whenever I come across funny things.
I guess that's fair. But I remember it was through the emulator and not through your actual PSP, which does make a difference.
Okay, on a side note, I usually don't pull this menu up in recording, but just to make the point, this top save state slot is where I'm keeping my personal playthrough.
Alright, fair. It hasn't been used since the 3rd.
These other 4 slots are where I upload, or rather save the videos after recording in case we have to backtrack because of a recording failure.
Or because of cats deciding they want to step on the keyboard.
Or because of cats. Episode 10 was saved by the fact that I was using the save states to back up our playthroughs.
Yeah. Otherwise, that would have been trouble.
Which, for anyone who is wondering, yes, we are using save states, but we are only using them in turn to back up the playthrough in case of a recording failure, so you don't miss anything that we do.
After all, episode 10, we had a cat jump onto the keyboard, which froze the entire computer.
But I was able to get it to save a state, and then restart the computer, and get the video right back from where it had left off.
Yeah, it was really useful.
Leaving only a spiral transition and sorry, we had some technical difficulties, covering that little gap that we had. Generally, save scumming with the save states, though, I frown upon.
Yeah, we don't use it for our advantage. If we did, we would have already gotten a golden egg.
And if we did, we wouldn't have lost to Jinzo, or Zane and Alexis, or anyone else.
Yeah. We're dipshits, but we're not petty.
We're cheap, but not petty.
Alright, so what the fuck is up with his name?
Oh yeah, Kenyu is, I'm not sure what the point of him is, but he's almost treated like a special case character in terms of his name. And if I remember right, his deck involves Mushroom Man.
Can you believe this? I said it.
I've cracked jokes about his name since the first time I encountered him. Also,
this is my first
Spellbinding
time
Circle.
encountering him. Okay? Okay. Alright,
How to go about it. Let's destroy a monster using our monster that's equipped with Spellbinding Circle, because that's funny.
It is, yeah. Let's see.
It's even funnier the number of times I've had the computer use Spellbinding Circle on my Wildheart.
Yeah, that doesn't exactly, work.
Yeah, it's basically the computer going, here, take my spell trap zone. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Because it activates and stays continuous, it just has no effect on Wildheart. Okay, both players' life points go up by 1,000. Aha! Fusion stage.
Fusion Sage. Yes! We can at least Rampart Blaster.
And
Because the face down is Rottweiler, isn't it?
well, one of them, but yeah. Which in turn means if Rottweiler now gets destroyed, we can get this polymerization and one of those two monsters back.
Well, my point was, if I said Rampart Blaster, which requires one of those face downs to then Clayman, the other one was what I was talking about. Anyway. Time to stop defending my illiteracy.
Destroy a trap.
Unfortunately, it is a trap.
I'm pretty sure everything we had was traps. Would have been funnier if he had did that before we activated Shrink and had picked Shrink.
Yeah, at least it wasn't the other armor ninja that... Well, no, now it'd be great for us to get the other ninja like that. Just not the white one. Because the white one destroys a monster. The other one, which has a blue theme, but I don't think it's supposed to be like Blue Ninja or whatever. Point is, the other one destroys a spell, so this would be the perfect time for him to play it.
One sec. Okay, sorry about that. My Overwatch group decided to send out a text, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't something I wanted to not miss. Anyhow, hopefully this duel's going to run nice and smooth, but he's building up an alarming number of cards in the back, and I just realized that he has the Spellbinding Circle stuck on his field.
Yes, because the monster was not destroyed. It left the battlefield through non-destruction means, and the same thing happens with
Call the Haunted.
Call of the Haunted, yeah.
I enjoy the effects that wind up screwing you over like that in certain cases, because had he, had Call the Haunted out, it would be stuck on his field if he had fused his own monsters.
Which I didn't know that was how that worked, because I didn't use Call of the Haunted until Xyz's summoning began. Because I didn't have a copy of Call of the Haunted until I got my first Xyz monster.
He didn't get to play too much until around that era.
Yeah, I got to play, just not by the actual rules, which sucked. And then this guy taught me the rules, and now I still suck, but hey, slightly less.
You suck, but now you just suck legitimately. Go! More useful Bubble Men. We win. Perfect 0. More useful Bubble Man, since you weren't looking, is Rottweiler. Same stats, just, better effect. Situationally.
Situationally better effect.
Thing is, Bubble Man is essentially only good effect-wise in a Destiny draw.
So, I'm pretty distracted right now, as could probably be told from the fact that he just said I wasn't paying attention. My friend is currently deployed with the military in Germany, and he has some time before he plans to go to bed, so he and I are talking. And funnily enough, it seems like his superiors are getting tired of pretty much the rest of his company. There it is.
Boom!
Yes!
We acquired the Golden Egg Witch. I managed to get 2 in a 5-minute period on my personal playthrough the other day, so I was pretty confident I'd be able to do it if I just tried to time it out. But that is wonderful. And I'm going to celebrate by doing another thing I wouldn't usually do on recording. I'm just going to save this moment in history. with a state that I'm not going to overwrite because that's a beautiful screen.
It really is. Just look at how perfectly golden the yolk is. Oh, makes me want some eggs.
Honestly,
you want to fry some eggs?
For the Game Boy Advance, or Game Boy Advance, PSP, I do deeply enjoy that, like, shiny texture.
You know, I'm just not realizing for the first time.
You can see cards in it.
Yeah, you can see a field state in the Golden Egg Witch.
I'm kind of curious what it is, but it's a little too hard to make out.
It looks like there might be...
There's a defense position monster on the top field.
It looks like it might be Yomi Ship because it's very red with a slight amount of black near the top.
Is that maybe a fusion or a trap monster?
It looks like a fusion, but I can't tell what. And then a normal monster beside it, a spell in the graveyard, one face down, and another monster, it looks like. But that's kind of in the crack.
I'm going to be researching this at some point in the near future.
Yeah, this is interesting. I've never noticed that before.
I hadn't either.
That's beautiful, though. Well, there go my plans for the day. Alright, what's next?
I mean, we could still try for the card sandwich and the cook sandwich.
We do need those.
Yeah, because we are saving this Golden Egg Witch
No.
for one very specific occasion. Which,
Gyoza?
well, maybe not, because actually, I don't remember if items carry over between the playthroughs. I'll probably test that on my personal by the time we get there, though.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not something that carries over, it's fine. We can use it to speed up the heart game with Jaden, because we've already stated that's who our first playthrough is going to be with.
Yeah, we're probably going to try to get all page 1 characters to full hearts by the end of the first playthrough, if possible, though.
Yeah. Well, and you have a point. In that case, we don't want Jaden to be the one to take the Golden Egg Witch, because Jaden likes every sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing he will not eat.
However, the most picky, I also don't feel deserves it, because Zane, while yes, again, is the most picky, his sandwiches all tend to give him a full heart.
Yeah, all 3 of the ones he'll actually eat.
And while it's hard to get the Golden Egg Witch, it's not as hard to get his card sandwich or the cook special.
Yeah, the card sandwich is even better because we get a free card out of it. We never know what it's gonna be, but we get one.
I mean, I got Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy the other day from it.
I think in my personal playthrough, I got a Fusion Recovery from it, which was useful because I hadn't drawn any at that point. I'd really love to get a Pot of Greed from it.
Watch as he uses Patroid to look at my face down. And then, like, 3 turns later, it doesn't work with that info.
Yeah, probably. Wow, it really wants us to go for Mad Ballman.
1,000 points of damage. That's a little annoying, but not, devastating. Man of Clay.
He's still not gonna run with that information soon. He's... Hello, Mad Ballman.
And we have some defenses set up in case he tries to use Steamroid, so I don't mind summoning him an attack. Because we've got these 2.
Yeah, and we can save that Fusion Recovery to see what we draw over the course of the next few turns.
Yep.
If we draw something especially exquisite, we can get another great Fusion summon going.
As is, we do already have half of Electrum in our graveyard, so if we happen to get Miracle Fusion in the other 2 parts...
We also have half of Electrum not in our graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
So if we happen to get the other 2 parts at all, which would then put all of Electrum in our graveyard.
And even if we lose one... Hey, look, another part of Electrum.
Hey!
And even if we lose one, we have Fusion Recovery to get back the parts that we had duplicates of show up. Which is why I played that and not Avion.
Yeah, we can't get Avion back at this point.
Since we didn't use him to Fusion Summon.
Yeah. Maybe if we were to draw Warrior Returning Alive, but I would much rather draw Burstinatrix.
Hi, Sparkman.
Hey, Sparky Boom Boom.
What
are you up to?
I just had a thought.
I'm seeing your thought, and I like your thought because I love Tempest. Tempest is, without a doubt, one of my favorite I still can't say it. Elemental heroes. But that's because he's one of the few elemental heroes I legitimately enjoy who isn't actually, like, masked hero support or, like, you know, anything like that, really. I'm a huge fan of the masked heroes.
I'm not. I like the elemental heroes, and not, like, specifically the multi-fusion, or multi-material versions, like...
Nitro Unit. What the fuck is that?
I don't remember.
I don't think it's a real card. I think it's game specific. I could be wrong.
Conform to a monster on the opponent's field, and the opponent monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the grave. So, what you're saying is I should use his effect.
On himself.
So he can't be destroyed in battle.
Look at that. You could use that Oversoul to get back, say, the Clayman you tribute.
Or the Sparkman if I wanted to go for damage.
Or that, yeah. So now, as long as Tempest is on the field, Tempest can't be destroyed by battle.
Which just gets rid of a spell trap zone that he used. Again, I enjoy doing that to my opponents. And that's without using an Ojama deck to get rid of their monster spots too.
I love Ground Collapse for that.
Partner.
Then they can only get 5.
Partners up with Chaz.
5 total slots, by the way. For anyone who doesn't know, Ground Collapse is a continuous spell. Absolutely great. Each player only has 5 spell and trap and monster zones total. So your field spell takes up one of your 5 spots that you can use. Your monsters take up your spots. Your spells and traps take up your spots. You can't play anything once they're all taken up.
Do that.
So if I say, give you 5 tokens,
that's
with,
what I was going to say,
Ojama Duo and Ojama Trio, you can't really do much. Time for Thunder Giant.
I'm really making this one polymerization go pretty far.
Oh yeah, I love it. This polymerization is spread thin.
And we only got it because we got Fusion Sage.
Most worthwhile Fusion Sage ever in the history of ever.
And he should know he has a PhD in dueling.
What? You lost me for a second there. Are we suddenly talking about Growler?
You referenced one of the worst real-life people. I referenced one of the worst in-game people.
Alright, fair. But the person I referenced couldn't tell China from Baghdad.
Okay.
I would vote that makes him worse. Me, personally.
The one that I referenced hired a Carney to send someone to the Shadow Realm because he thought the Carney was telling the truth about his dark magic. And then he refused to pay that Carney that he thought would kill people.
Right?
Anyhow, now we're going to duel Chun-Li. Because he is a koala. And koalas are food, not friends.
I don't think that's the saying, Tom.
How's this for a setting? We
Oh,
can summon
wow.
2 Tempests.
Wow. That's rather immediate. We could have done Flame Wingman and Phoenix Enforcer.
I mean, yeah, but...
We can do that later, though.
Actually, I think
We're gonna do that later.
I do think I am going to summon Phoenix Enforcer, though, just in case he does something like get out Master of Oz.
You know, I doubt he will, but that's a smart idea, because you never know with Chun-Li. Sometimes he's stupid, sometimes he's got the best luck of anyone, literally, ever.
Yeah, because I don't have enough cards that I want to get rid of to make Tempest immortal to battle. So we'll go with someone who does it naturally. Now let's think about the fact that as long as Tempest is on the field, Tempest can give Flame Wingman the effect of Phoenix Enforcer.
Oh yeah. He can also give it to himself.
But it's a hilarious thought with Flame Wingman.
Oh, it really is. It's even more hilarious when you think about the fact that that makes it so that the best hope he has is Darkhold. The card I highly doubt he has.
Now watch him activate it next turn.
He might. But I kinda doubt it. Pot of Greed.
Which reminds me, we should have a new pack in the shop now.
Yes, because we got the Golden Egg Witch. We have the Draw Power pack. We need DP to buy it, though.
Yes, why do you think I did these duels?
Exactly.
That being said, I think I'm going to go for more of the Jaden pack first.
Yeah, we need Shining Flare Winger.
Then if we can get our 10 win streak back, we can go for Shining Phoenix Enforcer as well.
Yeah.
Let's see, do I want to get rid of a... Yeah, this is worth the risk. So I activate our Righteous Justice, get rid of his one back row, and I will ditch my Hero Barrier. Because the one downside of our Righteous Justice, it's not an up to effect. So since I have 2 heroes, I have to destroy 2 spell traps if I activate it.
Which is unfortunate, but...
Rather ditch Hero Barrier than negate attack.
Yeah.
Draw, one's literally a weaker version of the other that also requires specific conditions to activate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save that in case of a field nuke happening. Because I'm concerned.
Then it'll actually be useful. That's not helping too much. Still annoying, but not helping as much as it could.
Does mean that we can't kill him this turn. Because had that not happened, we would have won right then. Oh, look! Another part of Tempest again. This playthrough just really wants to give us Tempest, or this duel rather. It just wants us to summon Tempest. Dust Kangaroo, we take 100 more damage. And Sparkman's destroyed. Glad that wasn't the face down whenever he did that, or we would have lost Phoenix Enforcer.
Yeah, that would not have been great. Could have been worse. Let's not lie.
Anyhow,
It could have been a snatch steal.
Having said that, we are 22 minutes in. We have shown off the decks of everyone in here that we can duel at the moment.
Let's buy some packs.
So let's finish off this episode with some packs. Not many.
Only 3, but still.
So to show it off real quick.
Would you look at that?
Down here we have the pack Double Triple Destiny Draw, which costs 100 and has Pot of Greed on the cover to get the point across.
Honestly, I'd love if the pack beside it had the other half of Pot of Greed.
Or had half of Jar of Greed.
Yeah. Either of those would be great.
Anyhow, 3 packs, and let's just hope against hope that we'll get what we want. Hero Kid, Avion, Recharge, Neo, and King of this one. Well, right rarity, wrong card. Which means we're probably not going to get what we want.
Second Blade Edge, though.
Yeah.
We need to, at some point, go exchange some of our extra cards.
Yeah, and we will do that at some point. Let's use that last 50 DP to buy a sandwich real quick. See what we can get. Tofu. Anyhow.
Who likes tofu? Oh, right. Chumley will like it because it's healthy.
It's one of Cyrus's favorites, I believe. And Bastion
Is it?
also likes it. And Alexis likes healthy stuff. Yeah, his Chumley's favorites are mostly fish and grilled cheese.
I mean, that is very fair. Man, like him some grilled cheese.
Anyway, having said that, I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, feel free to hit that subscribe button to follow us for more content. I hope you stay safe and have a wonderful night.